Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be starting out in the career mode here on World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. I'm very excited about this because I know that you start out from the very worst of the worst parts and you have to work your way up, and I love these kind of games that do that, and appreciate all the support on the first video of this game that I put out yesterday. It already had over like 700 views in 2 hours, which absolutely blows my mind because the most I ever had on one single video was like 1.8K, and that was from like a year, maybe 2 years ago, which is absolutely crazy to me. So this game is popping off, which is awesome. So I love to see it. So let's jump straight into the career mode here.
Dirt track racing is rooted in local tracks all across America. Every successful driver has been a local hometown hero at some point, and then moved up to regional events and ultimately into the national level with the World of Outlaws. I think it's really important at the local level to, build your fan base, interact with your fans, interact with the local community. It's very important to, be learning and try to become that hometown hero. Obviously, as you move into the regional level, you got to earn respect. You got to win races outside of your hometown. Once you're at the national level, you have a lot more people relying on you. It becomes a lot more of a job. You have to have a lot of mental toughness. It's a grind out here.
It's easy to say that you want to go race with the Outlaws, but when you pack your bag and you load your trailer with stuff and you head out on the road, it's like a beatdown. It's probably one of the toughest things physically, mentally, financially, all of the above. And you get run down. When you're a weekly racer or you can pick and choose, you get to go home if things aren't right. You hit the reset button. When you're outlaw tough, there's no reset button. There's when it starts, there's no stopping.
My main mentors growing up through racing was my dad. He was always there with me through go-karts, and then, as I got a little bit older, I leaned on, Casey Kane quite a bit. Sponsorship is obviously really important in racing. I've been fortunate to have some great sponsors along the way. One key to running a successful race team is obviously the people that you have around you. It all starts with a great crew chief, great tire guys, and you got to have great marketing people to help pull it all together. So it's important to have a great team around you.
When you dream of being in this sport as a child, you just dream about being a sprint car driver. And then when you become a sprint car driver, you dream of being an outlaw and you racing with the greats that there are, the Steve Kinders, the Sammy Swindells. You never really can put to the ground the fact that maybe you're going to be in that position one day where you're one of those guys.
Now it's your turn to take your shot. Your goal is to build up a solid reputation, sign sponsorship, and continue to grow your organization, all while winning lots of races. But no matter what path you take in your career, your ultimate goal is to become a World of Outlaws Series champion. Good luck out there. We're all rooting for you.
All right, it looks like we get some team branding here. It looks like they have Black Sports Racing, Iron Fords Motorsports, Golden Racing, Silver Sword Motorsport, Racing Store Motorsport, Spicy Aces Racing, Crashing Thunder Racing. That sounds a lot like me from the first video. I was running into everything. Nasty Badger Racing, and then you can make custom ones, it looks like. I don't really think I'm gonna make... Actually, I might make a custom one. I might mess around with this for a minute and see what we can come up with. Alright, as far as I've seen, all you do is click one of these customs and put in like a team name. I don't really want to do all... I wanted to like actually customize a logo and stuff, but it doesn't look like you can. You just pick your company name and it will send you on ahead. So I think that we are going to go with... I think the Crashing Thunder made the most sense for me. So I'm going to go with that and try to not crash going ahead, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, we have our driver here. I'm gonna get them all set up and I'll show you guys when I'm finished. All right, I've got them finished. We got our name on there. I like how it has it on the belt there in the middle, and then on the front of your helmet as well. But I just have a nice simple like black, white, and a little bit of red on the side of it, and I just threw like contingencies. I can't say that word very well. On the suit, I don't have any like sponsors in there right now. We might throw more of that on later in the career mode, but we'll see. But let's start our career here. I think we get a pick from street stocks and 305s. I'm going to go with the street stocks. All right, the search for pay dirt. You start your own racing team. It takes a lot of work to build one from the ground up. In order to succeed, you will need to win races, invest in vehicles and personal, and earn fans to expand your HQ. Okay, cool. The hometown starts, going local, then regional, then national, which makes the most sense. And this is where we're picking. We start with 10K, and I'm pretty sure each one costs 10K. Yeah, they do. So we're going to start with the street stocks because you'll be able to drive the sprint cars going up through the ranks with like 360s and stuff. And probably after the street stocks, we could probably buy a 305 and then work our way up from there. But so I want to start with the street stocks because it makes the most sense to me because you're going to start out super tiny and then work your way up. Try to work our way up through everything. And we have our car here. I actually want to edit that. So I'm going to go edit the car, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done. All right, we are finished here. I went with a very basic car because we don't have any sponsors yet. Like, you could throw the contingencies on here, but it looks like you have a whole lot of sponsors thing. We have literally nothing. We're starting out from scratch. The only thing I put on there is that little JF on the behind the window, the quarters of them for Jeff Favigano, because I enjoy like watching him and that crew and stuff do games and everything. But there are an absolute ton of different like sponsors you could put on the car and stuff. So if you could have a lot of fun with all that and everything. But I'm going to stick with him on the sides of the car right there. It's pretty much it. And we're going to get rolling into the first races. Also, if you're wondering why I have number 24, it's because Jeff Gordon, I have a tattoo of him on the side of my arm and stuff. He was my favorite driver and everything. So if you're wondering why I picked number 24, that's why. But we have Kokomo first race of the season. You can't really see the track because my camera's there in front of it. But Kokomo first race of the season, and let's go. Kokomo to kick off this local street stock season. Okay. Length of the race will be 9 laps. I could probably change the length of the races and stuff. I don't know if it's at 30 or 40% from what I had before. But our goal time is 14.8. I'm going to do some practice, try to get the car dialed in because you could change the whole setup and everything. I'm usually just going to stick with these recommended things and try to tweak them from there. But you can go into like a custom setup and mess with literally everything. So I'm probably not going to be doing all that. So that's going to be a little bit over my head. But anybody that's interested in that stuff, you can. And I'll probably stick with the recommended stuff and go like loose to tight and see how the car feels. All right, well, we got nowhere close to our 14.8 that it wanted, but we got a 16.3 because our car is terrible. It's so slow, but we're going to do the best we can here in qualifying. I'm most likely going to be staying on like this hood cam for the street stocks because I really enjoy just the way it looks, and I have the most handle over the car in this camera view because you have full car view and everything like that, but I just enjoy this camera view for the street stocks at least. Late models I'll usually be outside the car, I think, and then sprint cars I might be back to like this kind of view. But yeah, our car is just so slow. It has no drive off the corner. We're just doing our best out here, just trying to survive, make laps right now. Cause I think the AI is on expert difficulty. We are dead last, I think, 40th. Might have to turn difficulty down in the beginning, like initially. Yeah, we are absolutely dead last by a second and a half. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn that down a little bit just so we can at least run somewhat near these back guys for now, and then we can turn it up as we go along in the season. Okay, yeah, I don't think there really is a skill rating thing for the career mode because I turned it down the hard instead of expert and still ran the same time, and they're still running the same time, so there was really no difference there. But we're just going to be struggling the first few races, which is absolutely fine. We just need to try not to destroy our car so we don't have to repair as much, because I don't want to have to be repairing parts when we're already going to be sucked in the back. So just try to stay out of the wall. If anybody gets into each other, just avoid that wreck. But we're probably just going to be a back marker here for a little bit. I'll go to full camera view so you guys can kind of see the car on track, what it looks like. We are very sideways here. The car just doesn't have like any grip in the tires, so like I think tires may be one of the first things we want to. Oh yeah, we already hurt the car. Nice. Big arrow on the front got hurt. That's not good. I got a little too close to those tires down there. But I think tires may be one of the first things we want to upgrade because we have no grip at all. Either that or engine. I'm not sure all the upgrades that we can get, and I'm already spinning out. Just trying to survive this race. We're about to get lapped. Well, actually, they already finished the race, and we were just trying to finish our last lap. So we're going to be starting last in the B main, starting 20th. I imagine we're still going to be in the very back for this B main the entire time, too. Top 5 advance to the A main. We're not going to get anywhere up there. A lot of cars in this. Probably like, yeah, 20. Oh, there's already a tire. I tried to undercut him. That did not work at all. Did we damage the car, though? Yeah, we already damaged the car, so that's not good. The damage on your car means a whole lot for your speed, from what I've seen so far in this game. And I think the realistic damage is on for career mode, so it like really hurts your car. Some of these very back guys are slow like I am. They're still faster than me, but they're still slow like I am at least, so I could somewhat can compete a little bit, maybe in a week or two in the season. We need to just try to get some money and upgrade some parts. I'm gonna go straight to performance. I know there's like durability parts and like more performance. I'm just going straight performance, try to do the best we can off the start and worry about durability later because the durability is still gonna suck in them. So we just need to get all the performance we can out of the car. Final lap here. We are gonna finish dead last in week 1 of our career, which I figured was gonna happen. We weren't too far behind 19th, though. If I wouldn't have destroyed the inside tire on the first corner of the race, might have had a little bit better of a shot there. But we finished 40th. That's okay. Let's see what we end up getting out of all this. Yep, final position 40th. Who ended up winning it all? To Mikey Thompson, it looks like. So I want to try to like remember some of these names. Well, we probably remember more of them once we start racing them more. And we actually get up the field some, but it seems like if you don't make the B main, everyone from 26th back gets, or no, you don't make the A main, sorry. 26th back get the same amount of points. So we're tied for 26th in the standings as of now. In our overview, we get about $1,700 and 10 fans. Nice. And the durability is gone on everything, which I figured is going to happen. Kokomo finished. How many races are there in a season? It looks like there's like 9 maybe, because that was already 11%. Okay, so parts and repairs. Can we do upgrades is the thing. So if I click on this, yes, you can get into all this and purchasing upgrades, yes. Level 2, you'll have to purchase the part at the bottom and then get the upgrades, but we already have this part and you can pick which upgrade you would want. Okay, so what is this? Tires, suspension, chassis, engine. So what could we potentially get here? We could actually get some performance straight out of the gate on tires. I'm gonna try to do the best we can, and we get achievement. Nice, love that. Yeah, we'll probably have to fix all the parts too afterwards. All right, let's go. Engine. How much is this going to cost? Yeah, this is going to be like most of our money here. So this has a lot of durability, but like I was saying, I want to get as much performance out of the car as possible because I think everything's going to be very, like, you just need to repair it after every race pretty much. So I just want to get all the performance that we can early on. This one's not too much. Seems like the middle one, it has the most performance out of all of it. Just really low in durability, but that's okay. We will deal with that. And then you can repair all parts, which is only $65. Yeah, we'll repair it all fully. For the next race, did it do it? Oh yeah, I clicked B by accident. Whoops. All right, so yeah, we have $625 left, and we're gonna be moving on to Grant Park Speedway. So let's get to it. Also, just saw the career options down here in the bottom right. Let's see. Oh yeah, the AI difficulty was on legend. No wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down to expert because I think we could race decent on expert and should have a better time there. Should be able to get a couple passes maybe off because I don't really want it on too easy to where I'm like progressing too fast and doing too well too early. So I would like to get it on expert. At least legend is just like absolutely ridiculous. Maybe once our car is fully upgraded and we are like winning every race, I'll turn it up and we will have more competition then. But expert will be a good starting point for us. I didn't know it started it out on legend. That was ridiculous. But I'm gonna do some practice lap here at Grant Park and bring you guys back when I have this set up feeling good for me. All right, we hit our goal for practice there. We hit an 18.0 and we needed an 18.2, so hopefully we can do decent here for qualifying and qualify better than 40th. I think we can with the goal that it's set for us now. The goal in the first race was just unrealistic. I didn't even notice if there was a career option down there for the first race. So we were just stuck on legend for that first one. I didn't even realize it. But that's okay. You have to start somewhere. But this track shouldn't have a problem hitting anything unless I hit other cars. Damage-wise. There's no tires down at the bottom. Oh, barely missed the goal there. First lap, I think I slid up too much in turn 1. So I can get the bottom hooked up pretty well, it seems like. And you can go all the way down there to the apron. Real sideways in 3 and 4. We're going to hit our goal? No, just not. Unfortunate. We got 36, though. Not last. Hashtag not last. That's what we're going for. But it looks like we're heat number 4, starting 9th for our heats. We won't make a main for a while, I don't think. Like, it'll be a little while before we make a main. But that's completely fine with me. I kind of figured it's going to be like that. Did not have a very good acceleration there on start. I'll try to keep it right on the bottom to not slide up and hit anybody. Best we can. We're up to 9th. Somebody was running the outside. Looks like Lennon or Cooper. Cooper is what it is. I'm stupid. It's definitely not Copper. Fighting Gray here for 8th. Dive into his inside. Little slide job. He's crossed me back over though. He got checked up. So we're in 8th with 1 lap to go. If we could finish 8th, that'd be nice. Have an okay starting spot for the B main. They have a huge run on the outside there. Just need to keep the car straight. And it looks like we're going to finish 8th in our heat. Nice. So where are we going to be starting for the B main? We're going to be pretty far back there. We will be starting 12th. That's honestly not too bad. Top 5 isn't out of range, but I think that we're not going to be that as quick still as we need to be to get up there. So maybe the performance stuff really is going to pay off a little bit. We have no acceleration. I think all of our gearing's in the top end for the setup. But we're just going to do the best we can. I think finishing 26th to 40th, it's still the same championship points, which I'm not worried about championship points for this season, obviously. But money-wise, it might be a little bit better because we're finishing better than 40th total. We are at 8th currently, so we're not doing terrible. That performance stuff really has helped. 1 lap to go. These races go by so quick because they're so short. Definitely gonna turn up a little bit for the next episode. See if we can get a lap or 2 more out of these heats and stuff. But we're gonna finish 8th. Okay, that's not terrible, honestly. We were only 3 spots out of getting into the main in our second race, which I'm super shocked by. Very shocked by that. Same guy win the A main though. So where did we finish overall? 28th? That's not bad. That's 12 positions better than the first race. But we're on, yeah, Mikey Thompson won again. So he looks like the one to beat here in the street stocks. So we'll have to watch out for him once we actually get the car going and everything. Hey, we sold some merch. Nice. Get almost 2K total. Definitely got more of a payout for that. Yeah, we got like 2,500 there actually. And then all the durability is gone in the car, obviously. So... you have an incoming message from the Outlaws. Interesting. Okay, let's see what this is.
I know it's tough in these first few events. I remember when I was just starting out at my local track many years ago. But you're doing great. Just keep focusing on doing your best and try to get into as many features as you can. The sponsors out here like to see consistency. If you do that, your fan base will start to build, and you'll be heading out to regional events in no time. Just remember to sink as much money back into your car as possible. It will help you stay competitive. Good luck out there.
That's really funny. It's like, it reminds me of the really old NASCAR games, how they're like reading off a teleprompter, but it's a cool touch to it for sure. I do enjoy that. Oh, this is a showcase race. So that will be it for this episode. We got a showcase race at Fairbury that will be coming up next. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. I will get all the parts and stuff upgraded in the beginning of the next episode, and we'll go over what happened in this one. So appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game so far and how the career mode has started out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.